For the next part of this series, beginner and intermediate, I want to try something different to make it a little more fun and interactive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a loop on GarageBand, and if you've never played around with GarageBand, it's super simple. I mean, you could make a loop using something else, but I'm going to make some loops with the drum beat going. Then I'm going to start to actually demonstrate the stuff I've been talking about, because at this point, that's what will get you better, faster, and just try to follow along. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take pieces. I'm going to take some pieces from this video and then just loop it so that you can play along more easily. So let's just do it. All right. So I found a beat. It's called 60s Shuffle Drum Set 6, and then I put the BPM from 120 down to 90. It sounds like this. And what we're going to do here is we're going to play the E Octaves, and then we're going to start making it more and more interesting. And what I want you to do is actually pick up your guitar and try to do everything I'm doing. I'm in standard tuning. Alright, so the first thing, we're going to do an E major chord, and we're going to do kind of a bluesy sounding thing. So E major, 0, 2, 2, 1, 0, 0. Just try to do this first. Alright, so if you can do that, down, down. It's like short, short, long, short. Then your pinky's free. We're going to grab the 3rd fret on the long strum. And I'm not going to count this. I think this is simple enough. You could count like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, but I'm not going to count it. So try and learn this first before you go on in the video. You could bend it a little bit, or you can also try it like this. You can go. Well, I like to do it like this right now. Okay, so make sure you got that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna record a loop, and then we'll go on to the next part. So with GarageBand, there's a little looping feature. All I'm doing is just turn that on. I'm actually gonna turn the metronome off too. I don't think we need that. And now it should start recording, and then I'm gonna go through it a couple times. So I laid out a couple of bars of the chord, and I'm going to start now. Now I'm going to play the one that I want. And I'm going to turn it down just a tiny bit so you can hear the beat. There's a little bit of a pause there, but that's fine. You can tell when the loop goes back around. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to practice our octaves. Okay, so if this seems hard, go back and watch the video I made about octaves. It's going to go 0, 0, and then down to 0. And then to 2, 5, 7, 9, 12, 12. So there we go, ready? 0, 0, 0, 2, 5, 7, 9, 12, 12. 0, 0, 2, 5, 7, 9, 12, 12. You could try just one finger, like this. It's good practice because it forces you to spot where you're going. The trick here is over 2, up 2, over 3, up 2. Oh, sorry. 0 on top, 0, over 2, up 2. Over 3, up 2. Because over 2 hit the B string, down like a C shape. Over 2, up 2, over 3, up 2. And then back down. And I like to slide at the end. Alright, so I'm going to do it again. And like I said, I'm going to throw up some loops from this video, so it'll be easier to just play along and practice. Here we go. Let me start it next. Ready? We're going to start on 0. 3, go. Chord. You could do down and down up too. Alright, so here's where it's going to get more interesting. So what I've been showing so far is you don't need very much knowledge to make stuff cool. So what we're going to do is this now. Ready? Tell what I'm doing? All I'm doing is I'm adding 3 notes over a step and a half, which is really all we're doing in the bass here. This is E and G, E, F, G. This is called the flat 3 above E. It's like a bluesy sound when you bend it. If you put it over an E major chord, it has like a dissonant sound. And then we're doing it against each octave. So we're gonna go 0, 3, 0, 3, and we're gonna go down to 0, 3, and then 2, and we gotta go over 3. So this is E, G also. And then E to G, E to G, E to G, E to G, E to G. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is just stay on each one for a little while. Like this. I'll do each one 4 times. E and G. Or you can go, fingers are getting sore. Or I'll do it one more time the harder way, which is we're going to go through each one only once. Ready? Time. And I find when you're practicing, if you get kind of into it, you're gonna be more musical. Like That's why having like a loop going like this is a lot more fun. Like I'm actually having fun doing this instead of just with no loop and beat, it gets kind of boring. All right, now last step, we're gonna make it harder. It's gonna go like this now. See if you can see what I'm doing, because it's basically the same thing, just one step harder. Actually, I can't do it right there. I want to go like. That. So this one's gonna make us think more. All right, so I figured out here I'm sliding from D to E and then to G. Yeah, I like that. I don't want to make it one step harder, so this is good. So the thing is now we need a lower note, which over here we can do it here. So here we gotta go, because we can't go lower, we're gonna have to go 3-0. Here we don't have a D to go to. We can't go below this string, so we'll hit the D string down here like this. That just sounds dumb, so we're not going to do that. And this one's kind of tricky. So see, the guitar itself isn't really working there. So what we're going to do is we're going to start from here. So sometimes the guitar just doesn't lend itself to stuff, so we're going to go. Here we can do it from 0, because we can go down 2. So we're going D, E, G. So we're adding one more note, and it's starting to become more like a riff. So we'll do it like this, and then up high will be fine. And then down. So that sounds pretty good. So we're gonna go D, E, G. So I'm gonna do it one more time through, and then that will be it for this practice. Hopefully you can hear, when I'm doing this, you're going to hear in your head some of what we were doing. So hopefully that was a lot more fun way to practice the octave stuff I was showing earlier. And I think I'm going to start trying to make more videos like this. So let me know if it's too hard, if you like it, not like it, if I should pause more. Like I said, I think what I'm going to do is splice up pieces of this and just loop it so you can practice over them. I could also export the track, but I feel like this is actually how I really practiced in reality. I would tape myself playing and play over it to learn stuff. So once you hear stuff and you understand it, that's only the first step. And there's a whole bunch of steps actually learn how to use it. And I realized with my first videos, I had a lot of good info, but I wasn't like showing you how I actually then took the next steps and practiced. And I feel like this hopefully is something you can follow along, and figuring out how to make it easiest for you to do that, I don't really know, but for this first one, we just basically practiced the octave stuff from my last video, part 5. And then in the next one, we're going to do the same thing for, actually we're going to do one more with octaves. And one more with octaves. That's going to be even harder than this. So hopefully you'll watch the next one too. All right.